he made $100 million, and he's his own boss. He can say and do what he wants to do, having a great team.
Yeah.
Because no one person can do it by himself. That was the core of the team.
Gotcha.
And it was a tremendous sacrifice, especially for me. I worked like 15 years straight, 7 days a week, 20 hours a day.
Wow.
That whole middle part of my life,
yeah,
it didn't exist. It didn't exist.
And now you have this egg on your face and things are falling apart. And now people are wondering, did you get screwed, or was it your own financial ignorance, and now you're bitter?
People taking shots at a great fighter, Mayweather. Probably the same people that were, applauding him and saying how great he was at one point, and now they're taking shots at him like they're almost, like they get pleasure out of seeing a great fall, potentially.
You're right,
fall.
but when you call yourself the money man, you do it to yourself a little bit too.
No, I can't argue with that.
Leonard Ellerbe has now spoken about the claims surrounding Floyd Mayweather's reported financial struggles. After spending years close to Floyd, Ellerbe says he witnessed the lifestyle, the spending, and the decisions happening behind the scenes. According to him, the situation did not completely surprise him, as he believes those habits and choices eventually had an impact on Floyd's finances.
I've been saying from day one what it is that, and they know. Everybody laughed at me. They laughed at me. They said, "Oh, he just talking nonsense." I've been told all of.
Leonard Ellerbe explained that when someone reaches the highest level of success, criticism is unavoidable. According to him, being in the spotlight means dealing with opinions from everyone, and the real test is how you respond to that pressure. Ellerbe added that for him, the situation was never personal. It is simply part of being around success and fame.
Hey, when you're on top, when you're at the top, you can expect criticism. It just comes with success, and it's all about how you handle things. And me personally, none of it's personal. None of.
Leonard Ellerbe believes Floyd Mayweather had the chance to build an even greater business legacy beyond boxing. However, he suggests that reaching that level required stronger focus, careful planning, and better long-term decisions.
Formed his own company,
right?
But he was the first one that had a team surrounded by him. That our focus was the business, and his focus was the boxing. And in turn, we built the brand, built Mayweather Promotions.
Yeah.
And Floyd became his own boss.
Logan Paul reignited the conversation around Floyd Mayweather by claiming that he is still waiting for the remaining $1.5 million payment from their exhibition bout. The comment added more attention to the ongoing discussion surrounding Floyd's business dealings and financial decisions, as fans continue to debate what really happened behind the scenes.
He's still waiting on the 1.5 from Floyd Mayweather. He made this video simultaneously with the beef with Le'Veon, and I don't know, maybe it's coincidence, maybe it isn't.
Floyd Mayweather versus Manny Pacquiao 2. The fight nobody asked for except me. I need this because if Floyd wins, he can finally pay me my $1.5 million. I don't care about the legacy fight. I don't care that these men have a combined age of 100 years. I care that Floyd Mayweather, the best boxer alive, uses those same hands that made him 100 million to Venmo me my money. And Floyd, if you're watching this, win it and pay me back or I'm gonna send my goons after you. Gotcha. Hey.
I really don't know why I watched that. Yeah, listen, dude. Logan is, again, functionally a coward for not doing this. I was really excited for it, too. I couldn't wait. That was about to be content, stud. But, I mean, okay, yes, I understand if he is under WWE contract, they're not going to allow.
Teddy Atlas highlighted the shift in public opinion surrounding Floyd Mayweather. He pointed out that many people who once praised Floyd's success are now criticizing him and enjoying the controversy surrounding his financial situation. According to Atlas, it shows how quickly public perception can change when a superstar faces challenges outside the ring.
Like you said, he was Mayweather, Money Mayweather, and now he's suing because he went through his money, he blew his money, whatever. Look, I don't know what the truth is fully in there, I know Steven Espinoza was named. He ran Showtime at the time. He was named him. I never was a fan of Espinoza. Again, I'm not afraid to say and not mince my words when I feel a certain way. And and I've taken arrows for it, and of course I've also taken some praise for it. That people say, hey, Teddy's going to say what he feels. I was never a fan of him. I never thought he was a man that kept his word. I never thought he really did a great job over at Showtime. I mean, they put some good fights on because the fights were available. Because the
WAC 100 believes Floyd Mayweather's situation is being misunderstood. He argues that Floyd is not defined by rumors or outside criticism, but by the success he built and the freedom he has created for himself. According to WAC, true wealth is not just about money. It is also about having control over your life and staying unaffected by public opinions.
Is rich at right now?
What's that?
His peace of mind. When I send him things, like I send you things when it's pertaining to you, when he gets the time, he'll call me and he say, hey, Wack, what's that? And I tell him, he said, that's nonsense. He said, well, as long as they trying to figure me out, they not gonna be able to figure out what they need to do. And he continues to move. I will say this without saying too much, that I've seen him pass on some big deals based upon business he already has on the table. But again, I've been to his home, I talked to him regular.
Paulie Malignaggi believes Floyd Mayweather's public image played a major role in how people viewed his finances. He suggests that if Floyd had kept his wealth more private, fewer people would have questioned his financial situation. According to Malignaggi, constantly showcasing luxury and spending habits invited more attention and criticism from the public.
Seeing how much Floyd was making, right? And Floyd himself was flaunting himself like he was the guy who was making that kind of money. And for all intents and purposes, I assume he was. Everybody assumed he was, and it seemed like he thought he was because he wasn't complaining. He was showing off, you know? This is why, as I get older, I feel like, and everybody always tells you this when you're young, like, keep your finances private, you know, and this is why I think this is a big reason why. First and foremost, you notice that if you don't keep your finances private, everybody and their mothers ask you for money constantly. And they don't ask you for...
That happens either way.
And they don't ask you... Well, people assume you have money, but if you flaunt it, you definitely... They confirm you have money. And they don't ask you for money like you need to buy the Rolex or the Lamborghini. They'll guilt you into it. They need their mother's dying in the hospital. They need to pay for a funeral. Their kid is sick. Like, they guilt you into it, and you almost feel bad.
A boxing commentator recently analyzed the controversy surrounding Floyd Mayweather's finances, especially considering the image of extreme wealth he built throughout his career. The discussion highlighted Floyd's business relationships, major partnerships, and the ongoing legal battles connected to his earnings. While his longtime advisor Al Heyman was not involved in the lawsuit, the situation has raised more questions about the financial decisions behind the scenes. The commentator also pointed toward Mayweather's famous lifestyle, including luxury cars, expensive jewelry, and a private jet, suggesting that maintaining such a lifestyle can create major financial pressure over time.
We're going to go through in this video. Now, I've been covering boxing for double-digit years. Allow me to take you through it. A simple Google search shows Floyd Mayweather. You type in his name, you're going to see some fight photos and whatnot. But the top stories, and there's multiple stories, and we're going to take a look at some of them. But as mentioned, Business Insider is now reporting what you see on the screen, that Floyd Mayweather is being accused in lawsuits of owing millions of dollars for luxury watches, gold, and rent on palatial apartment, right? The bullet points. Floyd was sued for allegedly failing to pay rent on a luxurious duplex.
Reports surrounding Floyd Mayweather's finances have also focused on the costs linked to his luxury lifestyle, including expensive properties, high living expenses, and other financial obligations. Some claims have involved disputes over unpaid bills, including allegations from a Miami property owner regarding a large outstanding rental balance. These reports added further attention to the debate around Floyd's financial management. Analysts suggest that even the biggest earnings in sports require careful planning and discipline. According to them, without proper financial control, extreme spending and poor decisions can create serious challenges for anyone, even a world-famous athlete.
represents the $500K, $500,000 in arrears plus late fees minus a deposit that Mayweather paid at the start of the lease and the $100,000 catch-up payment. So they deducted what he did submit when he was made aware of this, the $100K, and I guess a deposit. So the remaining balance is that. An attorney for Mayweather did not provide a comment by deadline. He has not responded to the lawsuit in court. In a separate legal matter, so we've already went over one with this luxury condo in Manhattan, right? But a separate legal matter, a Miami jeweler sued Floyd Mayweather last month, alleging the boxer owes more than $1 million for jewelry that he took.
Paulie Malignaggi and Chris Algieri discussed the surprising financial questions surrounding Floyd Mayweather despite the massive wealth he generated during his career. Malignaggi explained that it is difficult to understand how someone at Floyd's level of earnings could face issues with such large amounts of money. He pointed out that while luxury spending is common among stars, the scale of Mayweather's income was on a completely different level. Algieri added that when a fighter earns hundreds of millions, even small financial mistakes can become major problems over time. Missing track of earnings from just a few major events could potentially create significant losses.
I don't know, like there's guys who have a lot of money, okay? For me, I could go into a jewelry store, spend 20,000 at the time, like nothing. Like, you know what, I didn't plan on going there. I bought a Ferrari. I went with my friend to go check out a Ferrari he was gonna buy. I went there and I'm like, I got this in my account, I could buy this right now. You know, like that, you know? And I'm not saying that's smart, what I'm saying is,
your accountant must have loved you.
yeah, really. But what I'm saying is, I got good money for that when I sold it.
I'm just
The used car market came back at the time. But anyway, what I'm saying is, it could go like that, okay? That kind of money. But bro, $340 million? That's not Ferrari, but that's a lot of Ferraris, a lot of houses.
But Floyd had a lot of Ferraris. And that's the thing about Floyd. Like, yes, is that way too much money? Yes, that's a crazy amount.